Los Angeles.
Now at 9, 3 people dead from suspected overdoses in downtown LA. There are fears that a deadly new drug has arrived on the streets of Los Angeles.
Dogs dumped in the Inland Empire. The operator of a local shelter sets up these cameras, though, to help catch the culprits.
And House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and the president of Taiwan meet in Southern California despite threats from China. Some experts warning tonight America could be walking a fine line. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Leslie Maddie.
And good evening. I'm Ross Palumbo. For months, LA County Public Health has been warning a new drug could turn up on our streets, making the opioid crisis even more deadly. It's called Tranq. It's a powerful mixture of horse tranquilizer and fentanyl. And tonight, there are fears that it may have killed 3 people in downtown LA today. Kcal's Lori Perez is live at LAPD headquarters with the details. And Lori, what a tragic way to have this drug possibly explode into our city.
Absolutely. A very sad night tonight here in Los Angeles. The head of the Union Rescue Mission in Skid Row is worried that this could be Tranq. And that is a very dangerous new blend we've been hearing a lot about, taking the opioid crisis to a whole new level and threatening to kill many more people. Kcal was overhead and LAPD was on the scene in force Wednesday afternoon after police say 3 bodies were found inside a building on Skid Row. 1 person in their 50s, 2 others in their 30s, all suspected overdoses. It happened around the corner from the Union Rescue Mission, a shelter and recovery center run by Reverend Andy Bales, who says LA County loses 5 people a day to complications of homelessness.
But by far, those are mostly overdose deaths. They're surrounded by every drug known to man available on Skid Row.
Including, he's heard, a new one. Xylazine, or Tranq as it's called, is horse tranquilizer. And when mixed with opioids, it's having gruesome and often deadly consequences. Philadelphia is ground zero for Tranq use. It's rampant and brutal. Healthcare workers there are treating users who discover their skin starting to decompose. In some cases, it leads to amputation. Bales says he has 2 men tonight at Union Rescue Mission recovering from Tranq use.
I heard the other day that Tranq is being mixed with fentanyl on Skid Row, and I even tracked down the
causes the ulcers, but there's no doubt why it causes overdoses when commonly mixed with fentanyl.
When it's combined with something like an opioid that slows down and ultimately can stop someone's breathing, combining a sedative on top of that high potency opioid can be very, very dangerous.
Bales says he alerted police about the Tranq tent.
How many wake-up calls do we need to know that Skid Row is indeed the worst man-made disaster in the U.S.?
Late tonight, the LA Times reported the building where the 3 died is owned by the Skid Row Housing Trust. That is one of the largest providers of housing for at-risk people in downtown LA. But the trust is facing collapse. Many residents say the buildings are decrepit. And Bales told me just yesterday he spoke with the mayor, warning her that many of those buildings are, in his opinion, overrun by cartel-backed gangs. We're live in downtown Los Angeles. I'm Lori Perez, Kcal News. Back to you.
Lori, thank you. Well, developing news tonight, a man dead after a mobile construction crane tipped over in Malibu tonight. That crash took out power lines and poles and trapped the man inside the cab of the crane. Kcal assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk with the very latest. And Mike, the power just causing a problem getting to him to try to save him.
Yeah, Ross and Leslie, they waited for one of their specialized units, the Urban Search and Rescue Team, and we'll get to them in just a second. But I want to show you some video from Kcal shot tonight of this whole situation. You can see this crane overturning there. This is Las Flores Canyon Road, just north of PCH. It did take out those power lines and those power poles. Now, the fire department had to wait for